Hey guys, we're on fantastic days. Ethan Bailey here, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually manage a high amount of ad accounts, talking like 15, 20 plus with just one person. Few aspects on how to do that. And all these people go traveling, like to work from anywhere, maybe don't check the ad account as many times. This kind of like rule aspect will work very, very well for you, and it'll make your life 10 times easier. So, any questions, drop in the comment section. And I appreciate you hit the subscribe button. Let's just dive straight in. So it's very, very simple. So there's kind of one main rule we use. There's a few, but I'll go for the main one. So we usually just test ads, only interest on a very, very niche account like this one, but this is an old account. But what we do is we like to highlight all of our ads. Say they're all new. We want to create a new rule here. Now, this is going to be our new ad TCPA rule. So new ad TCPA rule. Okay, so we select all our ads, and what we do is we want our spend to cap out our target CPA. So say your target CPA is $35 or 35 quid. I don't want my ads to spend more than 35 quid if they don't get a sale. Now we need to add the aspect if they don't get a sale. So you go down here, all website conversions, and then is less than or smaller than 1. So what this rule means that if my ad spends 35 quid and doesn't acquire a customer, it just gets turned off. If it spends 35 quid and it does acquire a customer, then it stays on. Okay? Because in the beginning, I'm not too bothered about like ROAS or anything like that. I'm more concerned about getting the ads getting sales. And then when they get sales, then work on lowering the CAC. That's kind of what we do. Otherwise, you can just be going in a longer circle. So that's what we do. So, because an example of that is that you can be running an ad and say it gets 2 sales but 50 quid each rather than 35 quid each. You know that angle works, and all you got to do is tweak the messaging to get the CAC lower. Whereas if you just basically keep running ads until they get a sale at 35 quid, you can just get impulse buyers and your data is going to be off. So that's the reason why. But this rule, new ad TCPA rule, if it spends 35 quid and it doesn't get a sale, we just turn it off. Click create. This doesn't save, but I imagine it's saved. When you then add a new account, a new ad, you can just tick the ad and then go rules. And you want to apply existing rule, and then it'll be in here and tick and click apply. If you want to remove them, just click manage rules. It'll bring up to a massive screen with loads of toggles and just turn it off. It's that simple. So that's what we do with new ads. Now, say the ad's scaling and we're managing a lot of ads. Say we're managing like 30 ads and in one ad account and we're scaling. What we tend to do is we'll go on rules and we'll create a new rule. Now, this new rule is going to be our scaling TCPA rule. Now, what we do is we go down here and we want to basically say, okay, if this doesn't get a certain CAC, a certain sale for a certain CAC, just turn it off. Okay, so we scroll down and that's what we're going to find. These boxes are always moving. Okay, so this ad account has thingy set up on it. It's like for leads because it's linked to my website, distinctmedia.co.uk. So these aren't set up properly, but let's just say we click cost per purchase here. So imagine that says cost per purchase. Now we want to make sure our cost per purchase, if it ever goes greater than 35 quid when scaling, we want to turn the ad off. It's that simple. And then we just click create and it will save. So they're the kind of two main rules. There's a new ad account. So the new ad rule. So say we're really aggressively scaling, right? And we're testing maybe, I don't know, like two, 3 ads a day. We need to be adding these rules because imagine doing that over 20 different ad accounts. It can get a lot and hard to manage. And if you leave an ad on for a little longer and you leave a few ads on, you can just waste budget. So that's why we do these rules. And doing these rules actually manage to cut budget down to the point where you don't actually waste any budget, because that extra few dollars per ad per day that you would essentially be spending because you're not set up the rules, because you might check the ad accounts different time of day. Like I check it first thing, you may check it last thing, maybe middle of the day, whatever. Those extra dollars are now not being lost, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you say you leave them on, and each ad runs $10, right? And you got 30 ads on, and say half of them, so 15 ads per day, right? That could do it, and then you go 15, obviously times 10, it's $150, times that a month, that's like over 3K in time of 12 months. So you can easily add up just by across all ad accounts. If you factor in 20 ad accounts, factor in 5 ads per week, even that, and say out of those 5 weeks, 3 of them you just run a little too long and they waste a couple of dollars, it can add up and you can waste a lot of budget. So what this allows you to do is actually cut your budget back. It'll also lower your CPA or CAC or whatever, and it will also allow you to get a higher ROAS. So you basically make your client happy. You know what to say? Happy client, happy life. So yeah, that's basically it. Very simple. I mean, you can go in detail and you can really, really, create various different rules here. Like we do the new ad TCPA and scaling TCPA. They're the two main ones. And I mean, if you really want, have a play around with it. And like you can even add frequency ones, like when retargeting, when your frequency gets above 12, sales have to stop. So you can just turn that off when a frequency is above 12. And you can like time of day, like if you're running a Black Friday sale, or maybe you're running things and you don't want around Christmas. Like we also up a rule that the ads get turned up over Christmas, between like Christmas Eve and like Boxing Day, because no one usually buys around that time period. And people are either skint, and those that have got money spend it on booze, so they're not really going to be spending it on gifts and things that you present with them in ad. So that's basically it. I mean, as I said, you can have a play around here, and you can mess around with cost per result. Or that's the one we already do, but you can go down here, time of day, settings, whatever, and you can really, really like automate the ad process. So what this does is this also decreases time in the ad account. Scaling takes like 2 seconds, just increase budget by 20%. It's very, very easy. Now with this, what it allows you to do is just cut down your time significantly. So instead of spending like 10 minutes in the ad account per day per ad account, so that's 200 minutes, you then spend like 1 or 2, because all you're doing is just increasing spend. Then 99% of your time is creating ads, so your ad quality will go up. So running ads this way, ROAS goes up, CAC goes down, spend budget, ad spend wasted goes down, and you can spend more time on high quality ads, so you get more sales again, so your ROAS goes even higher, CAC goes even lower. It's just a really, really easy way to run ads. I don't see anyone actually talking about it, so I thought I'd share it with you. But that's everything. Any questions, drop in the comment section below. Obviously, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And if you want me to run your ads, look in the description below where it says have Ethan Bailey with my Facebook ads. Click that link there. Schedule a very, very quick 10-15 minute chat with me, and we'll assess if you're a good fit to work with us. That's everything. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on Wednesday.